Hello and welcome back. This is episode 5 of the ABM All By Myself podcast. I appreciate you joining me, liking, subscribing, commenting, all the cool links in the description. Check out the art piece merch. Check out the music project I got going, Animal Planet. And just have a great time perusing the links. So today is episode 5, like I believe I've already said. I'm repeating myself already. And it's the most consistent daily thing I've ever done on YouTube. And it's really because of you guys showing me all the support, all the likes. It's really about the likes, guys. The likes are keeping me going, so thank you so much. It sounds as if maybe some of you even started new accounts for more likes, and I couldn't thank you more. So today I wanted to get right into a topic that I alluded to in the last episode. I said I want to get into how awesome old people are and how I've been enjoying content with senior citizens in it. So that's really what I wanted to dive into first. And the first one, I want to give an honorary mention to an OG who, as I look back on YouTube, maybe one of the first older people to do some really cool shit that got some attention. And it just happens to be my grandma. So my grandma, Ethel Bruce, rest in peace. She is with God now. She is an angel watching over us. But when I was younger, me and Shane used to always make content with my grandma. I mean, we would dress her up in Adidas tracksuits and have her talking like a pimp, eating ribs and shit. We would do like spoofs of MTV shows, and my grandma was always the celebrity. And this translated later in to Shane at that point had his YouTube channel going. He was doing really well. He had just, a knack for the editing and for filming and all that great stuff. And he offered to help me make this video with my grandma because I had this vision. I thought we need a 420 granny, and it's going to be a grandma that smokes blunts, that talks cool, that, maybe even sells drugs or something like that. And so it started. So you can actually look this up on YouTube. It's 420 Granny. The number is 420 Granny. And then the video, I believe, is called Wake and Bake. But just to give you a brief synopsis of events, it starts with my grandma. She's watching TV, and she realizes, shit, I'm all out of weed. I need to re-up, So she's going through all of her connects, and she's calling all the plugs, and everyone's out. No one can help her out. And then finally she calls me. I'm a trustworthy guy with the goods. So, and this is just a little bit of backstory or behind the scenes. I really didn't want to stink up my grandma's apartment like actual weed. So what we did is I got some oregano and I got some blunts, or some Swisher Sweets, because she actually requested that I bring them in the video. If you watch it, it's pretty funny. And so I end up going to her apartment, I sell her the weed. We roll up a blunt. She actually rolls up the blunt, and Shane's editing made it look amazing. It looks like literally she rolled it. It looks CGI almost. And then we go smoke the blunt. We go outside, we smoke the blunt, we get the munchies, we go in, and I pretty much just ruined it if you were anticipating something happening at the end, but I think it's pretty straightforward. I don't think I ruined anything. If anything, now you can actually go get a visual, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to be super considerate, and I'm going to put a link in the description for that. So go ahead and like this video for me being super considerate and putting a link in the description. But my grandma also appeared in a bunch of other content throughout the years. Unfortunately, she did pass away some years back. We miss her every day. I have a tattoo, a matter of fact, on my arm. It looks like the gates of heaven opening up, and it says, exalted to heaven, eternal life. And if you take the first letter of all of those words, it spells her name, Ethel. So that was just almost a little memoriam piece because we miss her. So shout out to you, Grandma. The next person I would like to talk about, this one's new to me. I've only really been hip to this gentleman for maybe a couple of weeks, but it's the most wholesome content that you'll ever see in your life. It's an older guy. I would guess he's 70s, 80s. Looks like he's owned a soda shop his whole life. He probably started working there when he was 13, and now he owns one, and he's keeping the old-fashioned art of making soda alive, as well as making just a plethora of amazing shakes and not smoothies, I'm sorry. Those are like a new school thing. But he's making floats, shakes. He's making different kinds of flavors of soda because we're just so spoiled these days that we either buy soda in a bottle, a can, or we go to a machine that already does all the mixing and all of the chemistry behind it, and we just get soda in a cup. But this guy shows you how it used to be done by putting carbonated water inside of a cup and then squirting some juice in there and then, twirling it around at a pace that's like mind-shattering how fast this guy's starting a little tornado inside of the cup, and boom, it's soda. So you got to check him out. And I haven't even said his name yet because I just get excited talking about him. But his name is The White Elephant. And he spells white with a Y. Why? I don't know. But you got to go check out The White Elephant, spelled with a Y. And I don't want to convolute and get it all crazy down into links, so I'm probably not going to link it, but I might. So maybe there's a link down there. The next older person that I would like to recommend to you is Scotty Kilmer. If you're getting your first car, if you're just into cars, if you're looking at the next car you want to get, I highly recommend Scotty Kilmer. And the dude fucking gets it, and I guess I haven't even said why I truly enjoy. There's two things. I love senior citizens doing rad shit, and I like to watch babies doing rad shit. Or animals, watching a mid-age or watching someone in their prime doing rad shit is not as entertaining to me. I don't know if that's discriminatory or anything like that, but it's honest. And that's the goal, to be honest. Like if you see an old person speaking slang, you go up to an old lady and you're looking to help her, and you say, "Hey, let me help you with your bags across the street," and she said like, "Nah, I'm good." You'd be like, "Wow, that's pretty cool. That's fucking funny," And all they're doing is really just talking like the younger generation, but it's great. And, the other reason I like to watch older people is they've lived a lot longer, guys. There's something about respecting our elders, and they present a more genuineness to me into the world. They ain't trying to impress nobody. They don't care what you think. It ain't important to them. So they're just doing them. And there are people of all ages that are just doing them, and they're greatly appreciated and hopefully influence more people to do that. But older people, more than anybody, is just them unapologetically. So Scotty Kilmer is one of those gentlemen. And if you look at his channel, all he does is either answers questions about cars, and he's very knowledgeable. The guy's been a mechanic for like 50-something years. He'll tell you in the beginning of the video to let you know. But he's been a mechanic forever. He uploads maybe 3 to 4 times a day. So he has to have a couple of grandkids or something that are just a fucking machine in the basement. Scotty just wakes up, "Guys, I got to film these 5 videos. Start your engines." And then boom, 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 boom. And then they're just all down there scrambling in the editing. And, the guy kind of has a funny look to him, and he has this weird laugh. So every time he laughs, they put up a little horse picture that looks like him. And, very creative editing here. And as far as the thumbnails go and the titles, the dude is... He might have inspired like Mr. Beast and like all these people, it's fucking crazy. So he'll make a video where he's just answering questions about cars, but the title will be "Divorced. What am I going to do?" And obviously it's a picture of him in black and white looking sad. And you're thinking, "Oh my God, Scotty's getting a divorce. What is he going to do?" I got to watch this. And it's just him answering questions. And the first question is, "Hey, I just got a divorce. What should I do with the car that we own together?" And it's like, oh, that you fucking got me, Scotty. He has numerous videos with his face, and it says RIP, and all he's talking about is there's a car that's not going to get made next year. And so you got to watch him, though. And I'm recommending on top of just the sheer entertainment of the guy because he's so knowledgeable. Like, I really, my dad taught me quite a bit about cars, but over the course of life, I forgot most of it. And there's so much new stuff within cars that, only people that are in the current mechanic industry really understand. So if you have any kind of issue with your car, if you have a question about a used car you're about to get, if you're on the fence about what new car you should buy, always look up Scotty Kilmer, whatever you're looking to buy. You're welcome. Even if you don't want to thank me, I'm going to shoot the "you're welcome" your way. And the last elderly couple, I'm saying couple, it's a older, well, not, they're older, they're like in their 70s, maybe 80s again. And they're drill rappers in the UK that go by Pete and Boss. And you guys gotta look these people up. It sounds like some of the coolest rapping you'll ever hear in your life. And then when you like watch it without the visuals first, and then open your eyes like 45 seconds into it after they've both rapped, and you'll just be in for quite the treat. They are very proper looking gents. Shout out to Joe Lombardi, my boy Aztec Films. All of the dope shit that's on this channel you're watching right now is accredited to Joe. Amazing guy. Known him years. But he actually introduced me to these gentlemen, and Joe always got the fire recommendations, you know, the random stuff, the little one-offs that I could only find through him. And yeah, evidently they're very viral, and everyone knows about them, but I didn't. And guys, I'm not maybe the biggest fan of drill rap. I can't say that I seek out drill rap ever. But when you hear two older English guys doing it, and they're saying modern terms and everything rhymes really proper, and they're using like schemes and techniques that you would hear, you know, like the new up and coming underground lyricists do, it's fucking amazing. So those are just a couple recommendations, a shout out to my grandma, and then it was just, you know, a guy that's going to help you with your cars. I'm getting a little bit lost there. So, on to the next segment, the next little, and just to throw out there, I have noticed I need to figure out, and I could have done it before filming this, or before recording this, but I didn't. But I'm going to figure out how to make the audio sound better on the freestyles. I feel like they're kind of killing the vibe a little bit because the music is so loud and my voice isn't. So it has something to do with when I transfer it to the, you know, the WAV file, boring shit. So I'll watch some video later, and some guy will teach me how to do it. And on the next episode, or some guy or girl, you know, I'm not a sexist. I'm gonna actually watch a video of a little kid that just sounds ambiguous. Tell me about it, you know. But so now we're on to questions. And it's hard to not freestyle, guys, because that was a weird moment that I needed to get the hell out of, and a freestyle would have saved me from it. But it is what it is. First question is from Cassie96, and it is a question. She worded it. It was just a lot of words that I understood, but it was Amazon fake makeup conspiracy. It's fake. Talk about it. So I'm not familiar necessarily with this topic exactly. I didn't know that Amazon was pushing fake product. I would imagine because of the open source nature of Amazon, and most people being able to sell, I think, whatever they want, is as long as they reach a couple requirements, which you could fudge a little bit, I'm sure. So yeah, I am positive that people are buying fake products on Amazon. Maybe not as much as on like Wish.com or Temu or something like that. But I think Amazon is probably the go-to for higher quality fakes. So if you're going to buy fake, maybe Amazon is the place to go. But I'm going to give you like a little pretentious answer on this. And I think all beauty products are fake, Cassie, because there's nothing more beautiful than the natural state of anybody. Smearing on foundation and all these other things, they really don't add to our natural beauty. And so I think they're all fake. And I think that sounds like a corny question, but I believe that women, you know, it's sad because you see pictures of celebrities and the whole caption is so-and-so without makeup on. And it's all negative comments, and it's all, you know, people making fun. And that makes me feel a certain way because we should be embracing somebody looking their natural self, you know, like Sandy. She likes to wear makeup, and she doesn't wear a whole lot of it, you know, but every time she puts it on, and I should probably stop doing it because she's doing it for herself, but I tell her that I think she looks the best without it on, and I'm being serious, and I think most guys feel that way as well. So that kind of went on a weird little riff, tyrant riff or whatever, or tirade, however you'd call it, and I didn't mean for it, but I guess this is like my PSA. Maybe go a couple days without wearing makeup. Embrace who you really are. Don't feel pressured by society to be anything except for who exactly you woke up being. And so we only got 30 seconds left. I feel like this was an okay episode. I'm not thinking this is okay. This is the 5th episode. Would I put it in the top 3? It's top 5 at least. You know, it's definitely top 5. I don't know if I'd put it in the top 3. Not having a freestyle. I know you guys are going to be mad at me. You're probably not going to want to like the video, but if you have it in you to do, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, And go to the links in the description, guys. I appreciate you so much and have a blessed day.